No, I'm good.
Okay.
No, I'm a professional, Alex.
No,
Come
I
on.
know, I know.
Allegedly. Sometimes unprofessional.
It's okay. You want me to make the introduction?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Okay.
If you know how to do it, go for it.
Welcome to David Land News after the
News.
season finale at Nashville Superspeedway.
Okay, that we're gonna work on that. All right?
Okay.
You're gonna be a champion of
You can
YouTube
do the
next.
proper. You can do the proper introduction.
Okay,
now.
okay. We're here at the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix with Alex Palou, the IndyCar champion for the third time. You know what? I thought back, because I was thinking about you and your time in IndyCar, and I thought of a time, a scary time, St. Pete 2020, the first time we did it.
Yeah.
And I remember that was the first IndyCar race that I was covering, and that was your first IndyCar race as a driver. And I just remember, I don't know why, but this memory's always been in my head of you wandering around, because we were also like unsure of what was going to happen, wandering around on your cell phone. And I'm sure you had 100 thoughts going through your head, like, what the hell am I doing in America? What am I doing here? What is going on? What would you tell that kid who showed up in IndyCar in 2020, unsure of the world, that you would be a three-time champion driving for Chip Ganassi Racing?
Yeah, crazy. I would have never thought that would be after what I went through that I would be here today, being a three-time champion. But I remember that we did a gamble. Like I was racing really well in Japan. I was fighting for the championship there, and I could have stayed there and try and be like champion in Super Formula and
Sure.
Super GT and be a bit more comfortable. But I said, no, I want to be in IndyCar. I want to be at the Indy 500. We moved here. It was COVID. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it was not great. Almost no practices. The cars are tough. Competition is really tough. And I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. But I'm so glad that everything worked out, that I got the opportunity from in 2021 to join with CGR, and now 3 championships later, here we are.
It's been such an amazing journey for you, and I mean, it was mentioned in the press conference, but some of the names that you're mentioned with, Dario is one of them. Dixon, you're halfway to Dixon. I mean, have you thought about that yet? I mean, it's crazy how quickly you've racked up these championships.
I mean, yeah, halfway, but it's a long way, man.
It's a high
Yes,
mountain.
it's a really high mount. I think one it's tough. Second one is tougher. Third one is tougher, and I think it just goes exponentially like that. What he's been able to do, and he's still able to do, it's amazing. And there will be one more for him coming for sure, surely.
You mentioned the struggles you've had with oval racing, the fact that you still don't have a win yet, despite the fact that you have 3 championships. I know that's your huge goal for 2025, but I'll tell you that I think you've improved significantly on the
Thank
ovals
you.
this year. I think the win is coming. How challenging was it today, knowing that you had to perform on an oval against Will Power, who is one of the best oval
Yeah.
racers in the series?
It was tough. It was tough, especially starting 24th. It's not like
Yeah.
I could take it easy and say like, okay, guys, if I lose 1, 2 positions or restarts or starts, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I had to go for it. I was obviously not super comfortable, but actually I started feeling good, and I started making up some good moves, and obviously I had a really good car that didn't have to be in 24th, so that obviously makes me look even better on track. So we had to go for it. It was uncomfortable, but it worked out.
You were full send in turn 1. You used that highlight.
I did. I had to. I mean, it was the only way to get it. But I think I did a couple of good moves.
What do you think about ending the championship here in Nashville? Of course, the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix, very important to me. So, I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, I know Scott's going to get you a guitar. I know you're really excited about
see,
that.
that was a great deal we got just like 1 minute before we started recording. But honestly, I just said it, like, driver introductions was the best we had all year.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah, taking apart the Indy 500, obviously that's the number one, but it was crazy. The atmosphere there, the energy, they said my name, and everybody was like, yeah, for everybody. They did it for everybody. We had music. It was loud. It was amazing. So I loved it. I think, obviously, we need to finish here every single year.
Yes, I agree.
If we can move to Broadway, that would be welcome, obviously.
It's crowded down there. I was like,
I
wow,
know.
we were going to race here?
Yeah, crazy, right? And there's a lot of music, lots of party buses around, but obviously that would be preferred. But this was hopefully a great show for the fans. For the drivers was top, was amazing.
Alex Palou, a 3-time IndyCar champion. we're going to have to work on those YouTube skills for next year.
Yeah, I'll work a little bit, but thank you so much.